Everyone, this is geopolitics, and today we are going to talk about the BRICS, the BRICS alliance. Thank you for joining us. As I told you, we are the youth, and means we are the future. We are the people who are going to shape the world of today, of tomorrow. From now, so we have to begin learning things, knowing things, and explaining things to people of our generation. So this is an alliance which includes developing countries or the global south. BRICS, when you hear BRICS, so don't be surprised or don't be afraid or don't think of something that is very difficult. BRICS stands by Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Those are the people, those are the countries who began this alliance. And this alliance is there to challenge the West, to challenge the US. So these people are anti the West or anti the development of the USA because they want the de-dollarization, they want multipolar world order. So they want so many things, and the World Bank, they want to create a new World Bank. So these countries are very, let's say, are very, I don't know what I can say, but they are against the influence of the USA. So that's why they created their alliance. So we're going to see in deep what they are. They got new members in 2024. There are many countries who joined, like Iran, the UAE, United Arab Emirates. They got Egypt. They got another country, Ethiopia. They also got I think Saudi Arabia also wanted to join, and so many countries. We're going to read them. So this alliance is a very a different one, and all of these countries, they are led by leaders who are dictators, and as you know, these countries are not very they not appreciate the West. So as of 2024, the countries who joined were Ethiopia, Egypt, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates. There have also been reports of other countries being admitted or expensive interest joining the expansion is seen as a way to increase the group's economic and the geopolitical influence. Okay, so we're going to see what they want. Is of their goal and their aim, why they exist, and what they want to achieve. The objectives of the BRICS countries are to increase their collective influence on the global stage and to create a more multipolar world order. This often frames as counterbalance to the existing international system, which they see as being dominated by Western powers, particularly the United States. Here's a breakdown of their main goals: economic and financial. Reforming global governance. A center goal is to reform institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank to give emerging economies the great voice and more representation. Reducing reliance on the US dollar. BRICS aim to increase trade between member states using their own national currencies, a process known as de-dollarization. This partly responds to the use of US sanctions and the desire of greater financial autonomy. Fostering economic cooperation. The group seeks to deepen trade and investment among its members. The creation of the new development bank, NDB, a multilateral development bank established by BRICS, is a key example of this, offering an alternative source of financing for infrastructure, sustainable development, and projects. political and diplomatic. Promoting multipolarity, BRICS members advocate for a world where power is distributed among people, multiple centers, rather than being concentrated in a single hegemonic bloc. They aim to have their collective interests and perspectives considered on major international issues. Strengthening Global South voices. The group positions itself as a representative of the Global South, a term for developing and emerging countries. The expansion of BRICS to include new members like Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the EU is a clear sign of this effort to build a broader coalition. So, in summary, the BRICS countries want to shift the balance of global power and create a new international order that they believe is more equitable, just, and reflective of the growing influence of the emerging economies. So those are the BRICS, guys. When you hear BRICS, or when we hear people talk about the BRICS, don't think of something difficult, or don't think of something very strange. These are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Those are the people, the countries who began this alliance, or this movement, this organization, and their aim is to change the world order, to create a new World Bank, to create a new to de-dollarize. It means to use their own currencies, and to create a multipolar world. So that's what they want, and they don't want sanctions, because they say the USA has been using sanctions through its dollar, things like that. So we don't know if they were going to succeed, but that's what they want. And they meet often. They often meet, and they have meetings every month or so. So they meet often in order to talk about the development. Thank you, everyone.